What's going on
What's
now?
happening? Too tall.
Too short. Right
We
back at you.
Like we never left.
We ain't left. We here.
Get you another dose of these Sauce Twins.
Sauce Twins. Hey, we got cartoons coming soon.
Coming soon, coming soon.
Hey, today, are you helping your kids or are you hurting your kids?
Do you want the community to help your kids succeed?
Right.
Or do you want your community to back off and let them be?
Right. Which one is it?
Because you gotta choose. It can't be both.
You gotta choose. But I want to start out with, stop coaching your kids at the event.
From the bleachers.
From the bleachers. Stop.
From the stands. Come on now.
Stop. Let it go. Let it go. Because, first of all, before that, get your kids to practice on time. Boy, hey, get them to practice and get them to the games on time.
Babe, I know you're gonna be watching this. Okay? Get little mama there on time.
Hey, seriously though, I'm gonna back up and talk about that real quick. Like, think about what you're instilling into your child when it comes to you being late to getting them to practice on time. You starting bad habits. That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Get them there 10 minutes early so they can understand about really being on time and being prepared. Because you really setting them up for failure. You get them there right on time or 5 minutes late, practice already started, they trying to get in there and get into the warm-ups and get going. Coaching already gave them the rundown about what's happening today.
Yep, they behind.
They behind. That's
They
not
behind.
good. Get them there on time and stop coaching from the sideline.
If you're on time, you're late.
You late.
If you're early, you're on time.
But what you say? You see the coach, the kids looking at the parents on the court.
Coaches, I mean, players don't even, younger players, there's a lot of times they don't even look and listen to the coaches. Coaches can be talking to them right here in their face and their eyes on mama and daddy in the
That's
stand.
not good. That's not good.
And then mama and daddy talking about,
That's not good.
let the coach coach.
Yeah, let them coach. Let them coach. Now, you might not like or be happy with the coaching, but let them coach, because they need to understand that while they're in that setting, that's the adult that they should be listening to.
Right.
Okay? Now, when you're at home or when you are doing your so-called performance training on the side, and we're going to get into that too, okay? Then you can coach and train them up. Now, you have more time with your child than the coach may have during that hour or 2 hour practice. Mm-hmm. You know, and now if you don't have more than an hour or two with your child, now that's on you, okay? Now, outside of that, coach them up. When they get there, let them look at that coach. And you should tell your kid, don't look at me during the games.
Right.
They should not be looking at the parents during the games trying to get guidance, because 9 times out of 10, the parents don't know the true game plan. They can't get out there and run the plays. So they have no idea about what's really going on.
Never even played the sport.
Sometimes, yeah, never played the sport. That's another thing.
And that's the worst time to even try to coach is in the game.
In the game. Oh my gosh.
You trying to coach them in the game?
Yeah.
It's too late.
It's too late. Let it go.
It's
Let it
too
go.
late.
Because at that point, you making it more about you. It's not about you.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to make it seem like, I know what, you don't. You don't. You know, and it might be hard for a lot of parents to hear this, but you need to let it go. Let it go.
And a lot of times that coaching from the stands and all of that, that'll put more stress on that athlete to where it's I don't want to mess up because mama and daddy, I got to do what they're doing, what they're saying.
And you want to know what else it does?
Let them play.
You know, you're dealing with another human being in that coach. And so the coach sees that as well. So it's like that coach can't reach the kid. Mm-hmm. The parents reaching them. So it's like, you know, they have to deal with that internally. Like, dang, like I can't even coach a kid because the parent over there coaching. So think about what kind of conflict that creates for your kid. Yeah. You're not helping giving your kid the best opportunity to succeed.
Yeah, they're not able to buy in.
Yeah. And
you gotta buy in.
And let's talk about community. You know, you're always here, man. It takes a community. You know, it takes a village to raise the kids, but as soon as someone from the village says something or corrects your kid, you frowning up.
Talking my baby like that.
Stop frowning up. Stop frowning up. Because the truth is, your kid probably did do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying they always did something, but let's get to the truth. All these kids, they're kids. They're kids. You know, they gonna do stuff they don't have no business doing. They gonna say things they shouldn't say. They might be somewhere they shouldn't be. So if you really want the community to be a part of raising the kids and making sure that they're doing things right, don't frown up. Don't frown up, because 9 times out of 10, most of the people are out here, they want to see your kids succeed. They want to make sure that they're safe and they're doing the right things.
Yeah, they're not just gonna get on your kid just cause.
Just cause. That don't make no sense. Yeah. So, you know, people want the community and the village to be a part, but we cannot handle seeing someone else correct our kid. And guess what? As a parent, it's okay. You don't see everything. You don't have the same perspective. There might be things going on that you don't see, you don't know about. You should appreciate another parent or another adult seeing it and correcting it before something happens.
Right, and not letting it go on.
Yeah. Because guess what happened on the flip side of that? Oh, these parents, they just let this happen over there? They just let this? Why didn't y'all stop? No, because
say nothing.
Yeah. Because the last time I said something, you like to jump down my throat. So this time I let it ride. Right. You know, but you don't have to worry about that here, because we ain't gonna let it ride.
Ain't nothing right.
Yeah, we're not gonna let it ride, okay? You know, but
that's just part of letting them go. You know, stop babying these kids.
Yeah.
Let them go.
Let them go, and stop blaming the millennials. You heard me. We're gonna get into that too. Everybody wanna say, well, these millennials raising themselves.
You a millennial?
Right, almost. Basically, a lot of the newer parents right there up in the millennial area. But these kids not raising themselves. So we need to start looking at ourselves as the adults and as the parents and think about how we can correct these things and how we can change, because you blaming the kids. The kids running the household? Who running the household?
Never.
Who running the house?
Never.
Let's talk about that stuff. Let's start having real conversations with your significant other, or with your kids, or having some self-reflection with yourself, being like, maybe I need to do some things different. Because a lot of times the parents just thinking, hey, these kids this, these kids that. No, let's look in the mirror. Let's have that real conversation with yourself about the things that you've been allowing and how much stuff you really been letting ride.
The real root of the problem.
Yeah, let's look at that stuff. Like, seriously. And if y'all want to have an open Facebook Live conversation about some of this stuff,
who running your household?
Yeah, who running your household? Let's talk about this stuff. Let's have this kind of conversation.
Running nothing. I want to say some other things, but they ain't running nothing.
Yeah, let Ace and Coop come in the house late. Hey, let them come.
They coming in late as if you open the door late.
Let them come in the house late. Ace and Coop come in the house late. But yeah, hey, make sure y'all tune in. Make sure you subscribe, okay? Sauce Twins, Sacrifice Training. Tune in live. Hey, every single Tuesday we on this thing live. We're gonna start making sure it's right at 11:15. We're gonna tune in. You need to tune in. Let's interact. Questions.
11:15. Don't forget to turn on those notifications. All right. I know it's 11:15. My boy say, give us 5. Might be 5 minutes before, might be 5 minutes after.
Hey, that's another thing. That's good. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Tracy.
What happened?
She talking about the referees, about the conversations and the parents on the referees. That's another thing. And I know it's tough.
It's hard.
I know.
It's hard.
I know it's hard. But you want to know something? My dad coached me for pretty much all the way up until he couldn't coach me anymore in the school. But You know, I never heard him come into the huddle or, you know, in the locker room after the game and blame the refs for anything. So, as a parent, first we want to make sure that we're not blaming the referees for the outcome of the game. First, make sure that these kids can take ownership in their play, in their development, and their emotions and the way that they act on the court or the field.
Don't even let it come down to the referee.
Right. And during the game, we have to do a better job. We got to do a better job of, you unplugged. We got to do a better job of not riding these refs during the game the way we do. We understand how it is. You know, there might be a bad call, you might not agree, but a lot of times, you know, things get out of hand with the way the parents are talking to the refs, and these kids see that. You know, every now and then, maybe some, but we do need to do a better job, especially in the youth sports, with the way that we talk to the refs, like out in public during the games, and then the way we talk about the refs when we go home.
Because that'll affect the kids.
Yeah.
The kids are the same way you're acting towards the refs, the kids are going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
They're sponges.
Yeah.
They see you acting one way, they're going to think it's all right.
Yeah, and it's not.
And it's not right. It is not.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point. We appreciate that, Tracy. I think that's a good point to bring up.
Refs aren't perfect.
They not. And you know, and for the most part, I mean, they're out there doing the best they can, you know, at the job that they're doing. And, you know, not making a lot of them aren't making a ton of money to be out there. You know, it's something that they enjoy doing, and it's a service that's needed. And we need to show more respect to the refs in that sense.
And that goes for everybody, myself included.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I know, hey, I done had it out with some refs.
Yeah. but seriously though, and that's just being real. So yeah, we appreciate the questions. We would like to have more questions, more interaction. Yeah.
Turn on them notifications.
Yes. Turn on the notifications. Make sure to subscribe so you know when we putting out the Sauce Twins, our new movements. Hey, another thing. Hey, what's up? Make sure you share the videos. If you like it, don't hog it. Share it.
You know they be trying to keep things.
Yeah, I know. Hey, share that thing. You know, it's amazing to me how much people share negativity. People will share something negative, something bad, something raunchy, but then here we are putting together that sweet sauce.
And they don't want to give nobody else a taste.
Hey, share this thing. Hey, let's get the word out, okay? Because we got some great topics coming up. We got some great conversations coming up, and we want to have these conversations with you guys. All right?
Holla at us.
Peace.
What will you sacrifice to be great?